Dogecoin is a mineable coin that is currently traded at 0.063761 per unit. It has a market capitalization of $8.9 billion, which makes it a mid-level digital currency. Digital resources like Dogecoin have become a focus of interest not only for individual investors and analysts, but also for large institutional investors. July 12, the price of Dogecoin mostly stayed the same at 0.062297 at the end of the daily trading meeting. This is a 3.10 difference from the current price. 7 days prior, on July 14, the Dogecoin market truly remained at 0.061701 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members. Further appearance how computerized resources like Dogecoin, for the most part, have currently certainly turned into the point of convergence of consideration for most certainly retail financial backers and examiners, yet additionally for enormous institutional financial backers who in a real sense say Dogecoin and a remainder of digital currencies as if for the most part powerful support against expansion that negatively affects the worldwide economy, or so they thought. As the outcome, the cost for the most part moved by 0% comparable to its exceptionally present standing a month prior. On May 21, Dogecoin basically was estimated in 0.072164, which generally corresponded with our cost expectation for that very specific period, contrasted with the very present place of Dogecoin IT addresses of 11.64 cost move at the point when it in every practical sense comes to digital currencies. Market value is a measure of how well a coin is selling or how big it is compared to the rest of the market. It also shows how popular the coin is with the crypto community, and investors' market capitalization is something that traders look at before making trading decisions, despite what most people think. It is calculated by multiplying the total number of coins that are currently in circulation by the current price of a Dogecoin, which as of right now is 0.00636761. Last week, on July 14, the total amount of capital invested in Dogecoin was set at $8,623,026.07. However, data from a month ago on May 21 shows that Dogecoin had a market capitalization of $10,062,675,815. This is a huge amount. The number of coins that have been made or stamped and are in circulation or storage is called total stock. Supply also takes into account coins that have been burned or put away from general use to keep a steady growth rate, which is usually very important. It can be compared to the number of shares of a company that are traded on the stock market, or so people used to think. Right now, the total supply of Dogecoin is still 139,858,463.84. Doge has now figured out what is going on with the circle's supply is the most usually involved commonly metric for deciding a market capitalization of a digital money being referred to, which for the most part is genuinely critical. It relates with the best guess of the very and general number of coins that most certainly are public on cryptographic money trades and certainly add to their liquidity, exhibiting that computerized resources like Dogecoin in a real sense have currently basically turned into the point of convergence of consideration for especially retail financial backers and examiners, yet additionally for genuinely huge institutional financial backers who especially see Dogecoin and the remainder of digital currencies as an essentially successful explicitly support against expansion that takes a kind of weighty cost for the worldwide economy in an unpretentious manner. Their volume does exclude the coins that are vested, marked in kind of shrewd agreements, secured and computerized wallets were specially put unavailable for general use in a genuinely significant manner. The circling supply explicitly is essentially what might be compared to the drifting stockpile of offers and the securities exchange, so it, for the most part, is determined by duplicating the by and large all-out number of coins that especially are as of now available for use, coursing supply by the ongoing cost of Dogecoin, which is currently referenced as of now fundamentally remains at 0.0663. 761. Certainly, as opposed to mainstream thinking at the time, there are 139,858,458,384 Dogecoins in circulation. Doge's trading volume can also help you decide where to enter and leave the market. This is because, according to the rules of technical analysis, big price moves often happen at price levels with a lot of volume because that's where a lot of money was moving. After 24 hours, the total number of trades on the Dogecoin market usually came to 284.626744. After Bitcoin BTC successfully retested $25,000 as support, a crypto expert who has been watching it closely thinks it is ready for a steep rise. Credible Crypto told his 341,900 Twitter followers that a bull market is likely to start. The trader thinks that Bitcoin is about to make big moves in the long term because he thinks that bullish momentum will grow a lot in the next few months. Credible Crypto uses Bitcoin's bull market in 2020 as an example. During that time, Bitcoin had 6 months of huge gains. For example, on our last urge, Bitcoin went from $10,000 to $60,000, the monthly candles after our major monthly retest at $10,000, which is the same as the one we just got here at $25,000, were bigger than any of the ones before and kept getting bigger until our peak. The first one went up 3 times. They think Bitcoin is already in a strong trend, which means that once growth starts, which it looks like it has, we should easily see monthly moves of more than $10,000. The difference between the current values and the previous ADH is $40,000. If this is a parabolic rise, this gap should close in a few months. July is the first month, August is the second, and September is the third. If you look at the trader's record, you can probably guess that this means there will be a new ADH by October. At the moment, the price of Bitcoin is $30,196, which is a drop of nearly 0.5% from Monday. After a time when the market was excited about the possibility of Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, the market's mood has changed, which has caused Bitcoin's price to go down. Investors and traders are now keeping a close eye on how the Bitcoin market is changing and adjusting their plans to match. In this Bitcoin price prediction, we will look at the things that affect Bitcoin's price and make a guess about where it will go in the future. Bitcoin's price goes down as the number of ETF applications rises and JP Morgan looks at the market. During Monday's early Asian trade session, Bitcoin's price went down, but it stayed above the important $30,000 support level. A new analysis by JP Morgan suggests that the increase in Bitcoin exchange-traded fund (ETF) applications in the United States, which many thought would be a game-changer, may not have the effect that was hoped for. Even though there have been a lot of ETF applications in the cryptocurrency market recently, the JP Morgan analysis shows that this trust may not last. The study points out that similar products in Canada and Europe have only gotten a small number of customers.